so good to be home in the AC with some coffee, man. Does it get better? I don't know. I'm Glad My Mom Died by Jennette McCurdy. She was on some Nickelodeon show that I am far too old for, iCarly. This title is extremely off-putting because I believe that we are to honor thy father and mother and love them. However, there are parents that do horrible, horrible things. I can see where you would wish someone were dead if they were suffering. Nobody wants to see a loved one suffer, period. You don't want to see an animal suffer, you don't want to see a human suffer, unless you've got something wrong with you and you're Ted Bundy or something. Otherwise, you don't want that. The title of this book, again, all that to say, is very off-putting for me, but I've heard so much about it, and it sounded so weird, like, okay, this is quite an anomaly. This just isn't any parent. This is a very hard circumstance to go through in life, or tragic circumstances. And honestly, from page 1, I have been hooked. I've thought about this since yesterday when I was going to try the first chapter and ended up trying 8 of them. It is compulsively readable, and that's what I'm going to do today. I don't know if I'll finish it today because, you know, I'm probably going to be hanging out with my husband and talking and watching whatever season of Deadliest Catch we're on. But it is so good. And her mom, she's like 6 or 7 right now. Maybe she's 8. But her mom has started showing some things that are just woo out there. And it makes me feel sorry for Jennette a lot. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know if she still has money from acting, but her mother wanted her acting at all costs. She's very controlling with the family, abusive with the father, and she's a hoarder. So this is in the front portion. It's not a spoiler. Her mom showered her until she was 16, and she's 8 right now, and her mom is still helping her in the bathroom. So there are some control issues. There's some mental illness going on there. It's extremely interesting. I'll have to wait till I'm finished, of course, to really understand how she got away with this title, because it's really gross if it was just to get people's attention. I just don't know how it's working for so many people. If this title were just for clicks, as it were, or just for money. I swore I would never read this. I didn't swear, but I just felt like there's no way I'm gonna read a book that's called I'm Glad My Mom Died. And here I am. I'm gonna plug on through with that. I'm on page 50 now. Morning. I just got up. It's Saturday. I'm drinking delicious coffee from a straw because, you know, you gotta keep your teeth white. I'm halfway through the love of my weekend. I am loving this. It is so interesting. This girl should write. I think that's where her talents lie. I mean, I'm sure she was an incredible actress. I don't know, but to be in a Nickelodeon show, she had to be extremely talented. I'm just gonna finish the coffee and read. Okay, I'm not Mormon. I just know their religion is different from Christianity in many ways, but apparently they still believe in the Trinity, God the Father, Jesus the Son, and the Holy Spirit. So if you're saved, if you've let Jesus into your heart, then you have the Holy Spirit in you. And as a young girl, she has heard this, but she doesn't understand that the Holy Spirit is something you invite in. Or maybe she does, and I'm just reading it differently, but as a kid, she's waiting for the Holy Spirit to come to her, thinking that it's just something that happens with age. But for her, she's doing these OCD-like rituals, which I don't think is a spoiler. It just shows the depth of, to me, the trauma, and her just trying to overcome and compensate for all this trauma that is coming to her, which is so interesting. But she thinks the Holy Spirit is the one telling her to do these things. That's an interesting aspect of this. And I'm hoping that she still has a faith in God, even though she probably doesn't want to have anything to do with anything that her family told her. So I just got to page 90, and I've been wondering where the anorexia part comes in. Although with her mom being as small, I guess I should have known maybe she was doing it to herself. I don't know though, because her mom is so ill. But I think she said her mom is like 92 pounds, but with her mom having so many issues, diverticulitis, breast cancer over and over before mastectomy, to me that would mean that you would have some weight loss. You might be small. 90 pages in, and it's hard seeing when someone's body issues really start to develop. You just wish those words could be taken back. Her mom says that she knows a way that she can stay small and not develop boobs, which if you're a child whose mother's had breast cancer, you might be interested in doing. You know, that can be scary for you. I'm gonna get these things that have nearly killed my mother, which is my story as well, but you know, my mom, of course, never said, oh yeah, let's restrict your calories so that you don't develop them. Just got to chapter 27, page 98. Just when you think it might not get worse, it does. I've heard about the showering, but I had no idea it was this bad. I was reading it and my mouth just dropped open, and I still just can't even fathom that this actually happened in real life. It's just crazy. This book, man. Wow. Wow, page 136. The age difference. Whew. No. Not with an 18-year-old girl. No. That's gross. If you know, you know. So here she says, he kept scooting closer to me and brushing his hair behind his ear, which was mildly repulsive to me coming from a man. I get that. Enjoy this angle. I'm on page 210 now, and I've been reading for really all morning. It's almost 3 o'clock. So yeah, I've been reading, well, all day, off and on. And I'm gonna take some Tylenol and probably lie down because I have a headache all the way from the back of my neck, all the way to the right side of my head. I don't know what that means. Usually it's my left eye and the left side. Anyway, I'm gonna take some medicine and try to relieve it. So it's been some hours later. I had a nap, got rid of my headache, went downstairs, watched some Deadliest Catch, ate dinner, hung out with my husband, and finished this a few minutes ago. What is it, 300 and something pages? It's 304. So can easily be done in a day if you have the time. It goes pretty fast. There are some things I think most people will be shocked by. It seems to be just like one thing after another in her life. Come here, Clemmy. Had to let the dog in. Yeah, so fast read. I don't really know if I would tell you to read it or not. I mean, it's fast. So if you're really trying to get to your end of the year quota, go for it. I'm probably gonna give it 3 stars, which is pretty good. And that it's due to, you know, just how quickly I got through it and how much it kept my attention. Now I'm going to choose a workout video to do and do that, even though it's raining. And what I really want to do is just go ahead on to sleep. I don't want to work out, but that's just because I'm sleepy. Baby girl, baby girl. Have you seen the cat yet? She's heavy. This is Timber. There we go. Okay. Can you hear her buzzing? There's not really much that I can really say without spoiling. I don't want to give those tidbits that shocked me away because, you know, I want you as a reader to be able to see those yourself. The enjoyment of someone else's crazy life, which is basically what what that book was. If you feel like you've had some bad experiences, well, you can read about someone else who has as well. A much different experience from most of us. Thank you for watching. I hope that your day is or has been calm in its own way in moments and at times, and that you are able to make some time for reading.